Hello and welcome back to the channel. First of all, I have to say thank you very much for 2,000 subscribers. I have not deserved it at all this year. I think I started the year maybe on like 1,600, 1,700 or so, and over the past 9 months I finally got like up to 2,000. But I also know that I've kind of dropped the ball this year in regards to consistency. So today's video is really appreciating the support and to basically kind of explain what's been going on really. Nothing too deep, nothing too crazy, don't get me wrong. I think it's just like a situation where real life and being an adult kind of like comes into it. Beginning of the year, we had a lot of things going on where I didn't have time to kind of like make videos all the time. I had to take on a bit of like a looking after kind of like job for a little bit. And January 3rd, we sold our flat, and then January 4th, we put an offer on a house, which is where we are now. And ever since the start of the year, we've been just busy doing things regarding paperwork, finding documents, going through all of that kind of stuff, like after work, after doing like a full-time job, stress that comes with it. We had a moment where the house we were moving into, the woman who we were buying from, who was an elderly woman, she unfortunately passed away. So it kind of like got put into probate. Probate can take up to like 6 months. The mortgage in principle that our buyers had was going to run out before that time. So at that time we were trying to figure out where we could live, where we could like sell the flat but move in somewhere temporarily for then all of this to kind of like go through. So that was very stressful. My mental health, or our mental health, was definitely mental back then. And then obviously the more that kind of moved on, the more packing up we're doing, the more things I'm putting away. I'm pretty sure I packed away a lot of my recording stuff, a lot of my guitars, maybe like a month before we moved. With the whole kind of moving house, that was a lot of stress. And then when we finally moved in, I have to do loads of stuff to the house. I have to unpack, I have to do things to some rooms and leave others for a while. Then we're getting electrics done, so then like the whole house is upside down. So, you know, that was for like a good 2 weeks where I can't make any videos, I couldn't do anything. The thing is, this year, a lot of things that I've enjoyed doing, I've had to like sacrifice or reprioritize so I can kind of like do the more important things. Perfect example is Spirit Box Soft Spine came out, and that's a great song. I really need to listen to it a couple more times, but I didn't do a reaction video on that because it was just like, I don't have the time. I think it got released, I was literally taking apart kitchen cabinets and removing tiling. Most of my weekends I've either been gardening because the garden was an absolute tip, stripping wallpaper in the kitchen, in the living room, building furniture, taking things to the dump, getting a new boiler put in, and we're actually in the middle of getting our kitchen done, which we kind of really want to get done before the end of the year. The problem with me is when I can like dip into a mood, dip into some sort of like depression, regardless of what it is, all the stress that comes with it just kind of like piles on top of me. So that kind of like killed any videos for that time. And whenever like I have a break, or you know, when I'm burnt out and I kind of like want to revisit the channel, I always have all these great ideas, and I'm going to play some guitar and I'm going to learn this, I'm going to put that up, and I start it and then I just don't follow through with it. Perfect example is this baby right here. For my 29th birthday, I asked for a 7-string guitar because I've always wanted one. I've always wanted to play the heavier songs that I listen to. I always put it off in the sense of, oh, I can't learn that song because it needs 7 strings and I've only got 6. So I finally get this and I'm like proper hyped for it. And I know it's a great investment. I absolutely love it, you know, and I've literally learned 2 songs on it. When I have played it, I've really enjoyed it and it's made me really happy. It's made me remember who I am. But I've definitely not used it as much as I should have. And I'm definitely going to be kind of focusing on using this a lot more going forward. I recently put up a Kid of Darkness by Slaughter to Prevail, and I enjoyed playing and I enjoyed putting that up, and I need to do more of them. So that's where I'm hoping the consistency will go. It's been that kind of year where it's been more of a repurposing and transforming into like a different way of life than what I've been doing for the last 4 years. When I was in the flat, gym was like a big hobby of mine, which I've killed off for the time being, and I don't think it's going to come back until maybe halfway through next year, not even sure. With everything going on with the house and it not being settled, I haven't found that rhythm yet. I know as well I'm near the end of uploading shorts for all my recent videos, which ironically I think is where quite a lot of like new subscribers have come from. I wanted to do the shorter shorts with all my old videos, because it might, you know, get a bit of a resurgence to them, something that someone could watch and then go back to and watch the whole full detailed video, all that kind of stuff. So I'm nearly caught up, and there will be less shorts uploads very soon. I also know my intros recently have been shit. Like, I've been trying to mess around with like making teasers for the reaction videos to kind of like hook people in more, to think, oh, I wonder why he's reacting that way. But I don't like the music I put behind it. I think I'll definitely go back to kind of like the Bad Omens Dethrone music. It's just a good intro at the beginning. So when I do kind of like revitalise the channel and do find my place again, I might merge all my kind of intros together. Even though this video is kind of like a thank you so much for you know, getting me to 2,000 subs, I think it's more of a video of like, thank you very much for everyone who was there before then, who still react to my stuff, still like it, still comment, still kind of say, oh, it's nice that you finally uploaded, or it's nice that you're still doing these, and, you know, sticking with me basically. I don't know what the future holds for the next 3 months. I've got a lot more stuff going on that I can't really talk about right now. That's all I wanted to say. There are reaction videos that will eventually come out. I'm not really taking too many requests anymore. It's more of kind of like, if I fancy it, I'll do it. Still enjoy doing reaction videos, but only for songs I really want to react to. Like, I want the reaction videos to be kind of like fun. I don't want to feel like a chore doing it. But yeah, that's it. Sounds a bit depressing, sounds a bit whiny, sounds a bit pick me, I get that. But as well as saying thank you for the 2,000 subs, it's more of like a one-to-one like debrief, and to let you know where I am mentally and, you know, in the physical real life world. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for 2,000 subs once again, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And I will see you hopefully when everything is back up and running. Oh God.